Hi everyone, this is Tina. Welcome back to Saturday Morning Makes with Jill Norwood. This is also going to be a hashtag blooms in May. I know it is June 4th already, but I still had cards that I had made for blooms in May with Anna. And then I had Spread Kindness 57 with Elise. Now, I know that June is Sparkle in June, and I can't wait to get started on those projects. But before I show you my cards, let me share with you what I did, okay? So I wanted to venture out and do a little watercoloring. I'm not very good at it. I'm new, so I'm just doing some practicing. So I got these little tins from Prima, and I got these at Hobby Lobby, one of the clearance sales a while ago. It wasn't the last recent one. It was before that. And we picked these up. They were really marked down a lot. I think it was like $29 originally and marked down to like $5 or $8 or something. I can't remember. So I did use these, and I did my splotches on the card and stuff. Okay. So with these watercolors, I have complexions. Sorry. I'm trying to read it upside down. This one's Odyssey. I had those. And these were tropical. So I had these. These are cute little tins. They have the hand loop in the back. So if you're using, you want to hold it and use it, you could do that. But these are cute little things. And they worked very well for, for my first time. I use this as the base ink because this is good for watercoloring. It's a Spectrum Noir. And it's Flagstone, which is like a dark gray. Waterproof dye. Now they came out with with different dyes. They have an alcohol based one that you could use too, that will go good with your Copics, but this one was waterproof dye. This was for the watercoloring. So I used that. With those, I used these stamps. I used this one I just recently picked up. It's a tulip spring wreath, and it's by Imagine That. I don't know what year it was or anything, but I picked that up. I think I got this at Reuse It just this past week. And then I use this one. Again, I got this at Reuse It, I believe. And this one's a dots. It's called Iris Garden. So I used that. I used, where's that other stamp? Oh, it's over here. I used this set, and these are from Stamp Affair. Doesn't have a date. So the outside says friendship. The inside is a special kind of sharing. So friendship on the outside of the card, and then this sentiment in the inside, it says friendship is a special kind of sharing. Okay, so I used those. I used some purple gingham on one of my cards. These are the dies that I used, the Gina Marie cross-stitched squares. This one is a stitch rectangle. I think it's supposed to be like a mini slimline. This one is nesting windows, which looks like this. It's scalloped and nesting. I got that one on Ally. This is a rectangle stitch by Gina Marie, cross stitch. So those are the dies. I used this Lawn Fawn paper pad on I think on one of my cards. The other papers I used were random in my stash. Actually, no, I did use, oh gosh, let me see, where's that paper pad? I used this one, the 6x6 paper pad Spring Market, on one of my cards. And then I used the Lawn Fawn on one, and then there was a card I made that had just random papers. Okay, and then I used this. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this tree from Judith. This is a Judith tree. Comes like that. So I used this, and I used the little pot by Judith, the little glass jar. And these 3 pegs I used. I used the strawberry, the little ladybug, and this dots. Okay, so those are the 3, and these are all Judith pegs. Okay. I have a huge collection, you guys. Look at this. These are all pegs, and this is full to the brim. And then I have 2 more of those that are filled with just Judith stamps, all Judith. And so what I did with one of my cards, I thought this was so cute, this idea. This is one of their catalogs. So you can make a tree and have anything on it, okay? I want to buy the pie, the peg pie stamp, and I want to buy this canister set because that is just a cute tree. It's got measuring spoons and pies, and then it's got the little flowering canisters at the bottom. So, and then there's this one is an umbrella, the umbrella tree. This one has dice, and it has all the hearts, diamonds, clubs from the cards. This one down here is a cookie lover. So these are all cookies. I love this, the little ginger. I have the peg for the ginger and the bowl and the whisk. And then you could also do things like this, like do the branches out into the side of the card. There's birds in there with little music notes and little flowers and leaves that are all individual pegs. And you can create these types of cards, okay? You could also, at Christmas time, you can use one branch set and you can make this whole big Christmas tree. I have the little peg that puts the light bulb down. Just fun. See how they give you this spray here? If you buy this stamp, and then you can build your Christmas tree. You can do wreaths. You can do all sorts of things, you guys, with these individual sets. Look at this. Isn't this cute? Look at the little garden with the little jars and the pots. And then you just buy the pegs that have the flowers and the dots. There's the dots that I have. You can do flowers and wreaths and all kinds of stuff. I have that little guy too. So cute. And then here, these are some more, like the heart shape. You can do something like this with just a twig stamp. You could do the red and blue, and then the little star stamp you could put around and make it look like a fireworks. Just so much. Like look at this wreath. It goes down straight. And then you get these borders of the pine cones and stuff. So much, you guys. So much you can do with the Judith stamps. You can make gardens or landscapes. You can do these types of things. Just all types of stuff, you guys. I love, love, love the Judith stamps. So anyway, I did those on, I made a card. I made a tree card. Okay? So let me move this stuff out of the way. And then I'll show you my cards. Okay? So, one of them is, the tree one is still wet. I put stickles on it. Well, let's start with this one. Okay, so here was the iris. Now, I wasn't 100% positive or 100% like this card. I don't know. I think I probably should have left the back, the blue, maybe a little lighter or not at all, and left the background white. I'm not sure. But like I said, this is my first time actually trying to watercolor. I didn't do too bad, but I think I could have brought these colors out more and lightened them up. You know, they started out dark and I could have lightened them a little, but I kept it kind of dark. So here's where I use the lawn fawn paper, the one with the little dandelion, you know, what are those things called? You blow them. They're dandelions. You blow them with the little wispy things on them. So I did a light one and a dark one, and then this, and then the ears where I used that purple gingham trim. I added some honeybee little gems that match the colors in the paper. I put 3 and 3 up here and then 2 at the bottom. And I mean, I sprayed this with the sparkle can, so I guess this could be also like Sparkle in June and Blooms in May. It could be kind of a combo. And then here's the inside. And I just used the paper again in a white. This is where I use that white piece here. The dome die. It's what I used in the front too. And that's the back. So that is one card. And then I did this one. And this was that tulip stamp, the tulip wreath. I thought this one came out really pretty. I did the watercoloring. I did, this gingham was just a random piece of paper in my stash. I did the white cross-stitched square. And then this back piece was the matching piece of paper that went with the gingham. So I stamped, here's where I used the stitched rectangle, which I thought was maybe a mini slimline, but I used that die here for these two pieces. Put friendship here. That's where I used that stamp set. I told you it said friendship on the outside, and the inside has the rest of the sentiment. I used these little Jolie flowers, which were really, really cute and went perfect with the card. And then this one I sprayed as well with the glitter spray. Okay, and then here's the inside, and this is where it says the friendship, and then in here it says is a special kind of sharing. I added another stitched rectangle piece for that sentiment, put another few flowers on there, left this blank for you to write, and use that gingham paper in there. And then there's the back. I used a different hand stamp by, and I wrote my name, and this stamp comes with that little flower, so I just colored that flower in. Okay, so that's that card. And that, again, was hashtag blooms and I guess hashtag sparkle, because it does have the glitter on it. Okay, and this one was my favorite. This was the Judith. The first time I played with my stamps, I had gotten all these Judith stamps in my lots that I had purchased recently. Not all at once. They were here and there. And I've even shared my doubles of the little peg stamps with Gigi. So I got quite a really good collection of the Judith stamps just from buying those lots. But I think I'm going to go in and place an order and get that pie. I want that pie and a few others. But this is the strawberry tree. I made it a strawberry tree. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I love it. So this is the paper from the spring market. I used the flower with the roses, and then this pink went with it. I think it was the back side of that. And then I used just a plain white, and I used my cross-stitched rectangles. And then what I did was, oh my gosh, I stamped this so many times, you guys, until I finally got it right. So I stamped the jar, and then I masked it off, and I had a piece of mask that went over it. Added the tree. Now the tree is just a little bit taller, but I wanted it to go inside the stitch. So the top of the tree is up here. There was more of the tree, but it clipped off because of that cross-stitched rectangle piece. And I wanted it to fit the A2 size. So I just cut it down a little bit. Colored with Copics. Added stickles. I love the little sparkle. And so this could be sparkle in June. And I always use the stickles that have the iridescent in them. This one is, I think this is like Stardust, I think. But I love the ones that have the iridescent in it. That's my favorite. Those are the ones that really sparkle for me. Now, diamond, I don't use diamond because diamond doesn't have any iridescent in it, and it doesn't sparkle like these. So I either use, I think Stardust. This is Stardust, and this one has the sparkle in it. And then there's one, there's another one that has sparkle in it. I can't remember what it was. Clear something, I don't know. I tried the Craft Smart from Michaels. It has the iridescent in it, but this does not sparkle like the stickles. It looks like it would, but when I added it to a different card, it did not sparkle the way I wanted it to. So I'll hold on to it, or maybe I'll pass it along to my Amish friend up the street. So this, I used the cotton trim from the Dollar Tree. I had this cute little red heart button, and I put some twine through it. So I added that little piece, and then that goes onto the back. And I told you I had stamped this and colored it and didn't like it like 3 or 4 times. Well, and one of them that I did, I ended up cutting the tree off and just kept the jar and put it on the back. There's no sparkle on those strawberries, but I put my name there. So this stickles is actually still wet. Hopefully you can see it in there. It's really shiny and sparkly. Really cute. And then here's the inside. I just used some scraps from the front paper, used another rectangle cross stitch, and then that in the back. So those are the 3 cards that I made. And oh my gosh, did I have fun with this tree. I think I'm going to get some more little pegs, and I'm going to do some more trees, different things. I really want to do that baking one. I just really love that. And also, there's one in there that has, instead of putting the tree in the jar, you put the bear. She has a bear stamp, Judith, and you put the bear sitting at the bottom, and then the tree comes up behind the bear, and then you can put like baby things on it. So you have like in the pegs, she has like diapers, rattles, pins, ducks, things for like little babies. So if you're doing like a baby shower card, you can get the little pegs that have the baby stuff on them, and then you can make the tree into like I said, with the bear at the bottom, tree coming up behind it, and having all these baby items on it. It's so cute, and you guys, it's so much fun. So if you get the opportunity to go over and check out Judith's stamps, you can see all her different pegs. And don't forget, you need the tree. Now when you go over to Judith, you need to buy the tree. Okay, so this is the tree, and the number is S13, Judith. Heather is also, that's her daughter. She also designed. So sometimes you'll see one that says Heather, and that's just her daughter, and she is doing sharing what she designed. And like I said, this is Judith D22, and that's the little jar. But you can put anything at the bottom of the tree, and then just have the tree coming up. But again, so much fun. So thank you all so much for watching. Please come back next Saturday and see another video. I may have some a couple different videos in between. And go over to Anna and check out her new hashtag for June. And it's going to be hashtag Sparkle in June is Anna's new hashtag for next month, or for this month in June. All right, you guys, I have to go. I will talk to you soon. God bless. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.